Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal, and it helps support the show. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theurx6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena, and no, you don't need your eyes checked. That is indeed a sponsorship by Wizards of the Coast. I am being sponsored this week by Wizards of the Coast. As you can see, I have more gems than I did recently. I think they gave me more gold as well. I don't know, but they also gave me 30 packs of each of these, which I'll be opening in each video because reasons. But also, WotC has given me a bunch of code. They've given me 100 codes for packs of, I think, M20. Yeah, for packs of M20 that I'll be giving away, and I'll be doing this in various different ways. So first pack is going to go to essentially the first person who gets to watch this. I don't know why I double-clicked that, because I actually needed it to be in here. So the first person to watch each video is going to get a code. Congratulations for being in the notification squad. The rest, I'm going to post a question to the comment section down below. We're going to have that pinned, and I'm going to randomly select people who have responded to that question. And I believe you can redeem up to 10 of these per account. So if you have won once, that's totally fine. You can win again. And I'll also be giving these away on stream. So that's a little bit of the information about what's going on. It's really cool that I am actually being sponsored for a week by Wizards. That's awesome. They're going to be sponsoring my stream specifically on Thursday, promoting it, yada, yada, yada. And this is sponsored. It's incredibly sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. I got to make sure you guys know this is sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. Anyway, we're playing the Ixalan event. Ixalan event deals with tokens, treasure tokens specifically. So I was like, well, I wanted to make a big artifact deck, and just so happens that this works out really well in this. So I'm playing this. Now, I haven't played any of the games yet, and the reason for that essentially is I want to, show the entirety of my process of this deck and refining it and whatnot in the format, because it's free and you get to change your deck whenever, and I love it so much. The only problem is still that it doesn't last long enough. It should last at least one more day. But we were playing Fountain of Renewal, helpful artifact that comes out early, really nice. For Guild Globes, we want to be able to get through our deck relatively quickly because we want to really get to those effectual things later on. Treasure maps, fantastic, because one, we're going to be getting a lot of treasures, which means once we flip this, we're going to be able to keep drawing cards, and two, because it helps us get to the cards that we need. A single side, we wanted to run more artifacts than we have in the past, so we are cutting down to one side. It's possible I shouldn't have any size, and if that's the case, then we can cut it, and that's fantastic. Saheeli, fantastic. We get to just make some artifacts that help us not die, because I suspect some people are going to be playing aggro. By some I mean a lot. For Powerstone Shards, this is a fantastic card to ramp us, but also with Masterful Replication, it can lead to a single turn where we explosion for a ton, and that is always fun. Smothering Tithe is fantastic because it's just even more treasure, and I wanted more treasure. I really like Smothering Tithe. Don't it? 2 Phyrexian Scriptures. It blows up non-artifacts. That's it's a board wipe that does that. Theoretically, I could be running Cleansing Nova, Time Wipe, something like that. But I wanted to run with Scriptures because Scriptures is on theme. And if it sucks, then we can change it. And that's what I love about these events. One Storm of the Vault. I want to play this card. I don't care. This, for what it's worth, is going to hopefully trigger really quickly. And then it just adds a bunch of blue for each artifact I control. I feel like I should have more things that cost X, but we have to see. 2 Scion of Urzas and 2 Great Creators. Scion of Urza, just helpful at digging through the deck, also making huge constructs, which is probably what he's mostly going to be doing this game. And then this Karn makes it so your opponents can't use their treasures. Am I mean? Yes. Do I care? No. Also, you get to fetch stuff out of your wish board. This is our wish board. I'm not going to go over each of these cards because I don't care. 2 Mystic Forges. I don't actually think that I am going to need this, but I figure I might as well have it in the deck to see. I'll probably end up cutting this potentially because I still don't have that many artifacts. I think I have like 12, 14. Okay, so it's not terrible, but I have some. And then of course it does count the colorless non-lands, so it counts these as well. So add it's 20, I guess. It's probably fine. 1 Tezzeret Artifice Master. This draws us a bunch of cards, creates a bunch of Thopters, yada 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 yada. But also the -9 can get us any of these sweet permanents. Like Revel and Riches, which is one of our ways to win this game. Now, as you can see, we're not running a bunch of removal, so we can't just randomly kill things. The idea is that we get treasure without killing our opponent's creatures per se, and then win that way. So that's why I have this. Master of Replication is an instant, and they become a copy of an artifact until the end of turn. So I believe if you do this on your opponent's end step, it should work. Theoretically. until the end of turn. Yeah. 2 Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. We're going to have a lot of treasures. We're going to just dome our opponent for a lot, and that's just going to be fun. 2 Ugins makes our artifacts cost less, and we get to destroy things as well as make it so that we have blockers. And Expansion Explosion. This card is stupid, because if our opponent is playing an X spell, well, not an X spell, if our opponent is playing an early game spell that could kill us, like a burn spell, then we can expansion it. Or, what we plan on doing is having a lot of Powerstone Shards, and casting this for a lot, and killing the crap out of our opponent. This is the mana base. You might be saying, where's your red for this? The plan is to, like, have red for this. I mean, like, you know what? I'll have some blue-red land. Fine. And I'm running 23 lands right now, and that could be incorrect. Let's do one of these, and one of these. And let us cut out... I want to keep the swamp and island. No, I guess I don't. Fine. We're running 23 lands. It's possible because of the number of treasures that we're getting that we can, like, reasonably cut down to 22. But, it's fine. Let's see. Small. More sun. Yeah, so nothing is banned in this. Yet. We'll see. Alright, so shiny. Let's see what our opponent's playing. I recall vaguely this format last time I was in, and I feel like there were a ton of just super aggressive decks because they could really capitalize on the explosiveness. Going against Hopeful. Okay. Well, we have a Fountain into... Let's see. So on turn 2, we can play Smothering Tithe, actually. So I think this is fine. Let's see if our opponent is on an aggressive deck. Well, they're on green. So they've already won at least one of these games because they're using this. Please tell me people aren't just playing Scapeshift. That would make me very sad. I assume my opponent's just on some sort of, like, big green. But for the love of all things, please don't just be a Scapeshift deck. Oh man, that would suck. So we're gonna gain some life. Sure. I wish there was like an always yield to this, because I don't plan on doing anything about it for right now. Let's see what our opponent is looking for. So it makes me think that they're some sort of green. Oh look, it's a Karn the Great Creator. Uh-oh. Okay, so they're gonna have that next turn. I would really like to draw one of my Karn the Great Creators. Shoot. So I can play Smothering Tithe, but the problem is Smothering Tithe does stone nothing against Karn. I can... because my treasures are going to do nothing? So I can just play Smothering Tithe here and hope that I overwhelm my opponent with, like, Karn Structs and stuff. Yeah, I think that's what it'll do. But yeah, so my opponent is going to play a Karn, and I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm gonna put Wizards right there so people can see my beautiful name. All right, well, I'm gonna be gaining some treasures, but my opponent is he has a Karn before I did. Yep. And he's gonna search for something.
Our actions determine the course of history.
So next turn I'll only have 3. Because I can't use these, remember. So I guess I cast a Saheeli next turn. Ooh, Godfarer statue. Cool. And they can just cast that next turn. Fuck. Oh, goodness me. Oh, you shouldn't use... 2 basic forest cards. Put them in your hand. But you can't play Godfarer's statue now. Oh, no, they can. Treasure map, can't actually use it, so I will just play this untapped and play a Saheeli, I guess. And pass the turn. This is the degeneracy of this this format. And of course this is coming up a day after it started, but that's just because of how I make content. So you guys probably already know that this format is a bit ridiculous. Yep, statue. So my stuff costs even more now, and I don't have the benefit of playing or using my treasures. Oh, a meteor golem. Cool. So I have access to 4 mana, which means I guess I'm going to use Treasure Map. Or I'm going to cast Treasure Map, so I can get a token. Which doesn't even matter. I'll just pass the turn. So next turn, I could just cast Powerstone Shard. Wow. Yeah, we're fucked. I just wanted to show you the ridiculousness of this format. Now, I assume my opponent is going to use his Golem for something, maybe to kill Saheeli. I think that makes the most sense, but don't know what's in his hand. Okay. My assumption is just going to kill Saheeli. Yeah. For what it's worth, eventually I can just cast Revel in Riches, and I could theoretically still win that way. But, it's not looking great. It is, it's not looking great. If I don't draw Revel in Riches next turn, well, no, it costs 7? Yeah, I only have 6 next turn. Yeah, for what it's worth, if I don't draw Revel in Riches next turn, I think I'm going to concede. Because I can't really do anything. Thing is, this can be played as early as turn 2. Turn 1, you could do nothing. And turn 2, you'd have 2 lands and 2 treasure. And you can just cast this. So yeah, my opponent's just playing Tron. They're playing mono green Tron. For what it's worth, this is what the deck is called. Oh, cool. They turned that into a creature. I'm not going to last very long. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to chump this. I mean, next turn I can make a really big construct. Don't you have a way to bounce that, you fuck? Okay. Ow. Alright, well, Karn, you're not helpful, but I can make one large boy.
I will fight. There is great power in the things we make.
I assume he's going to start paying for Smothering Tithe soon. Okay. I mean, I'm still alive, like, as long as my opponent doesn't have removal, then I can still draw and theoretically win with either my constructs or the bouncy bounce card. Not the bouncy card. The treasure card. Revel in Riches. Do I have a main deck way to get rid of this Karn? Well, technically I do. But I don't have nearly enough red mana. I'm just gonna give you a forest, sir. So we have to deal with that next turn too? Jeez. That's a yikes for me, friend. Hopefully this is not a deck that's super... Like, this came out earlier today. I mean, for what it's worth, for me it came out relatively earlier today, but... Still. If I see nothing but this, I will be very sad. Another Triumph. Sure. So yeah, if they pass the turn with 2 mana up, then like they gave me this unnecessarily, and I kind of get where they're coming from. Like, it doesn't matter. He's not going to use his artifacts, but I mean, I literally can. Especially like if I were able to use Masterful Replication. So here, I don't like the idea of killing the Meteor Golem because I'm afraid that he's going to be able to revive it. And that gets bigger over time, so I guess I'll do this. I don't know. It's possible that was wrong. He could have gotten some free damage with Paradise Druid, though, so I don't really know why he didn't do that.
Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
Chose not to do anything? I think that was correct. Luckily, these cancel each other out. Well, Guild Globe is excessively expensive. Do just Karn and make another construct? I think I do. Do I start smorking?
Evil
I think I do.
Awaken.
I'm gonna try and kill this. My opponent's just gonna keep chumping, but I mean, I have a lot of damage. My opponent is gonna have a Nissa. So they're gonna have a lot of mana, but are they gonna be able to do anything with that? Probably. Fudge. I don't see why you don't pay for those at this point in the game. Oh, they had a Nissa in hand anyway. Cool.
We will not fail.
Cool, cool, cool. You didn't have to do that. You could have just untapped one of the ones that you were already tapped, dude. Unless you're going to use that 2 mana.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Well, no, even then, like, you don't need to do... You still wouldn't need to do that because you have fucking untapped lands. That's so stupid. Ah, man. Let's see what they grab. I'd love them to grab another God Pharaoh statue. Oh, yeah, it's another Meteor Golem. I'm just going to concede now. The fact that they were able to turn to... was that turn 2 or turn 3? I don't recall. The fact that they were able to Karn me that early means that I was just fucked. I guess I should have conceded immediately so we could get more games in, but I had to show you the reality of the situation. Now, for what it's worth, I'm not trying to play some sort of green shit that just locks my opponent down. I'm trying to play meme shit that happens to sometimes lock my opponent down. So, I'm better here, obviously. Opponent on Karn. I'm gonna assume this is another Karn deck. Can I go first? No, I went second again. Get a Smothering Tithe on turn 2. Please don't be a basic force, alright. We're getting turn 1 Thopterist? Yeah, no, no. Oh, it's aggro. Sacdos. Or potentially just mono sack. Mono sack because it's black but sack. Oh, that's fun. So yeah, next turn I think just playing Smothering Tithe is fine. Gonna get me a lot of mana and stuff. I assume this is Sacdos. So Phyrexian Scriptures is actually going to help me a decent amount. And Midnight Reaper's a little unfortunate, but just because they're going to draw extra cards. But I think it's okay in the long run. And we'll play Assault and Falls, and we'll smother some Tithes. So we'll be drawing, or getting some even more treasure. Let's see. Next turn, I assume they're not going to pay for this, or they might like pay for this and slow shit down. But nope. Let's see. So, Dreadhorde Butcher. All right. Yeah, I have to play Scriptures. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play Scriptures. I'll be taking a decent amount of damage, but not really any way around it. I love the idea of Storm the Vault, but I'm not going to cast it. I'm also going to minimize the damage I'm dealing to myself, because my opponent's going to be dealing a sufficient amount of damage. I'm going to decline here, up 2, so I don't have to give one of his creatures a thing. I'm going to submit 0, thank you very much. So, opponent will deal 3, 6, 9 to me this turn, I think. And that's a minimum. Because they can attack with all 3 of them, then Dreadhorde Butcher dies. Or I guess it wouldn't be on this turn, but it'd be by my next turn. Let's see. Judith. Okay, so he's going to deal even more damage to me. At least all of his creatures are going to die. I might die. I might actually be dead here. There's no reason not to attack with Priest. I'm dead. I am just dead. Okay then. I think I might need to make some deck modifications. Some deck modifications. I whip their board. Take 4 from Dreadhorde Butcher. Why? Why would you Priest of Forgotten Gods, dude? Okay, no, I'm still dead. Okay. Yeah, I just want to cry the Carnariums. I had those initially, but I was like, eh. Like, I was dead anyway. I don't know. My opponent went through the song and dance. Okay, so we're gonna make some modifications because we can. And that's always fun. So we're going to hop out these scriptures. Let's see. Masterful Replication might just be too much of a meme, unfortunately. We're definitely going to bring in some cries. No, I hate when my fat fingers double type things, dude. Let's see. Some cries. I will get to my question in a bit. Do I want Psy? Yeah, kinda. Tezzeret very good. Maybe I don't care about Master Replication plus Explosion? But what's the main win con then? Just Tezzeret? Tezzeret slash Revel? But the meme dream, man. Alright, we're gonna cut that. We're just gonna up the cry. Now we'll still have one scripture. Alright. Let's see if this works. Be able to actually exile things. Change the deck. You have to, like, update the deck, or else it will stay the same. So far, we faced a Karn deck and an aggro deck. Makes sense. Well, all right. Well, I have the meme dream as long as our opponent doesn't have a Karn. Oh fuck! It's Tron. I assume it's mono green Tron. It's dinosaurs. Fucking hell yeah, dude. Fucking hell yeah, dude. That said, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Karn the Great Crater next turn. Although my opponent does have potentially some aggression to just kill my Karn out of nowhere. So that would suck. Shit. Okay then. My Karn wouldn't even do anything because I went second. I guess Karn distracts them? I could just grab something out of the side?
Let us begin. I am not frightened by you.
Next turn I'll be on 4. So I think I'm just going to get a Nab's Compass so that I can play Saheeli and play Nab's Compass so that hopefully I can start doing things again. Opponent may need to kill... Yeah, so they're looking at their thing. They have to kill Karn first. Or not, because this is the thing. Cool. Shit. Huh. I really thought building around this would be good, but apparently I was fucking wrong.
There is always another fight.
I'm just gonna die. So we do this, we play a Saheeli, we play a Nav Compass. You gain some life, we get a blocker for this Regisaur. Next turn, we'll be on 5, potentially. Although I'm likely to just double cast Guild Globe so I can keep chumping. Saheeli also just might die here, unfortunately. So, that wouldn't even work. Fuck. Oh, goodness me. I died. I wonder if this is one of those formats where if you go second, just concede. We're going to test that hypothesis by conceding every time we don't go first. And then if we go first and still lose, then it's just me and the deck being bad. But unfortunately, it looks like it might be a situation where just going first is what determines who wins. I'm going second again. You know what that means. Excuse me. Alright. I'll wait a second, because I got a Karn. It's fine. Whatever. Next turn, I can play a Beacon. I can play a Cairn. I thought I hit Resolve. Awkward. Bant Ramp? Potentially. If this motherfucker has a goddamn counterspell, I'm gonna be so sad. Don't you dare.
I advise that my purpose is greater than myself.
Let's see. Next turn, I'll be on 4. I'll be on 4 next turn. Cast that. I'll just get this so I can ramp. Seems fine. Alright, let's see what deck my opponent is on. Alright, you're solidly Bant. What are you playing, though? What is it that you're casting in this deck? You have 4 mana to work with, sir. Leaf Control, sure. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, it's another Karn. Let's go ahead and play this good old-fashioned ISO Chapo. Is there anything I want out of my sideboard? Yeah, I probably can't do anything about it.
My grief fuels my mission.
Let's get a... Let's get a Golem here. Just so we can blow stuff up if we need to. I guess I could cast a Scion. Nah. Next turn I can cast Ugin. Let's see, so next turn I'll have another treasure. It's 3, 7. I'll have 7 mana next turn. Which is unfortunately not enough to cast both of these. Nissa. Sure. So they're going to be able to get a burst of damage. I guess I should have played Karn, and just to have a chumper. So it's just Bant Ramp. So they can kill this, and we'll see if my opponent is going to be able to use this treasure this turn, because I can just cast this again. Yeah, that was dumb of me. I should have played the Karn. They decide not to use any of their treasure. Gotcha. Alright, so I have 7 mana. I guess that doesn't work. I guess I could just wait another turn to do both of these in the same turn. So let's Meteor Golem, I suppose, and just murder Nissa. Oh, but I won't have 7 mana next turn. Yeah, it's fine. So I assume my opponent has, like, Hydrocrisis mana?
I cannot protect you anymore.
Yeah, don't really know what my opponent is on. Other than, like, normal Bant Ramp, I guess. Next turn will just be on 6. I'll block that. Fine trade for me. I can technically get that back with Tezzeret. It's also, I went about this deck slightly wrong. I should just have bigger effects, like more big effects. So my assumption is Krace is here for 8. That's my guess. Or you can just pay when you cast the Kraces. Krace for 8. Hey, I was right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this good old land here. Then I can Ugin minus on this. Sure. And hopefully my opponent doesn't have another Nissa.
My presence alone will guide you to bathe in ghost fire.
Okay, if all things go well, next turn I can double up on these. Nissa. That's exactly what I needed you not to have, you fuck.
Through this land, we are
I hate
all
you so much. I hate you so fucking much. Alright, we won second, we lost. My question is, what artifact is your favorite artifact in Magic history? Now, this can be for art reasons, could be for gameplay reasons, or it could be for some other sentimental reason. But I would love to know what your favorite artifact is. And preferably why. If you just, like, name an artifact, it's gonna be sad. Like, I'll still include you in the drawing, but, like, it's not as fun. Mine is Birthing Pod, because I fucking love value. I'm a man who just loves his value. I'm going first, and I have a Karn. Alright, boys. We're keeping it. If I, like, just win this matchup, I think this format is just a... I think my opponent may have given us confirmation there. My opponent may have played this a sufficient amount to just know that if you go first, you win. Wow, look at this cool prize. Wait. Oh, right. I was like, that's not all I get. Okay, let's see what else we get. But Birthing Pod in Modern was such a fun deck. You had potential for combo, but you could also just literally play value trains of creatures. It was just so fun. Once again, I'm going first up. I think... Unless my opponents are being very nice and are just... They've already got their 5, they're just going back in and giving free wins. I think we can probably say that, unfortunately, because of Karn, I think this situation might just be shit. I think this... Probably not even just because of Karn, right? Like, just having that immediate 2-mana threat into an immediate 3-mana threat just makes this game real difficult. Let's see if we go first or second. We're going second? Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have access to a turn to Karn the Great Creator because of our land here. So I could mulligan. Could mulligan. Sure. Sure, this hand is technically better, because I can actually, like, play shit. Sure. So it's possible that this is just an immediate concede format. Burglar Rat. Fine. I don't know if they're a discard deck. Or just like a black aggro deck. So I don't know if Tezzeret or Scriptures is more valuable. I'm gonna lean on Scriptures being more, or Tezzeret being more valuable. Let's play this tapped, which sucks. So next turn I can play a Saheeli with no value. Opponent can play a 3-drop here. They can just swing at me, which is fine. Spectacle, no, cool. I'm down with that. Ooh, Smothering Tithe, cool. Make my production a little bit faster. So next turn, theoretically, I could have 5 mana? 3, 5, yeah. I could have 5 mana next turn. So I'd be able to play this Tezzeret, start making Thopterist, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. But let's see if that happens. If we're able to win this, it'll actually be a game where I can win going second. Get smorked. I wonder what my opponent has in hand. You're targeting your burglar, right? Sure. That's fine with me. Oh, friend. That was a mistake. I assume my opponent was looking for a land. The only thing I could think of there. But, I now have substantially more of these than I expected. So I can cast this.
Prepare to marvel at my masterpieces.
And I think I'm just going to cast Powerstone Shard right now. Until end of turn, right? No! Alright, well. Yeah, my opponent was kind of fucked there. So, unfortunately, it looks like this is just a go first and win format. Which makes me kind of sad, because you never like to see those. But, I mean, we're still only at 37 minutes. I was expecting this video to be a bit long anyway, because of the whole sponsorship thing. Once again, what's your favorite artifact from all of Magic, and why? Well, I go first. I'll keep this. Oh, my opponent might be sticking with me. Oh, they're on aggro. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So I could Karn and minus it. Just cast a Saheeli. Yeah, I think I'll just cast a Saheeli. Takes a lot for them to get past it. Next turn, I can just play Karn or Powerstone Shard or whatever. Oh, actually, technically, I could play both, right? Play Godless Shrine, untapped, play out the Powerstone Shard, turn this into a Powerstone Shard, tap both of them for 2, playing a Karn. Okay, so as long as Saheeli is alive, then I would be able to play Powerstone Shard and Karn. So let's see what my opponent's on. They have 3 mana, possibly 4. So what do they play for 4? Phoenix. Phoenix is absolutely reasonable, for sure. Opponent, I appreciate what you're doing. You're not playing all in aggro. You're recognizing that you can play bigger cards. So good on you. Are they going to attack Saheeli or Miheeli? They're going to attack. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Saheeli. I do need a blocker for that. Oh, look, it's a Karn. Karn wouldn't really do anything for me, I don't think. So Saheeli is going to die, unfortunately. Play Powerstone Shard. Make a dude. Turn this. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact I control.
I like to think fast.
So I can actually technically do something for 1, but Saheeli is down anyway. So let's see, I can Karn, the Great Creator, and plus, I suppose? But Karn the Great Creator and plus, then my opponent would not... My Karn theoretically shouldn't die. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. Maybe I should have played Storm Bolt. We're just going to plus. We're going to target nothing. I could turn this into a 3-3, but I don't want to. Because it's still tapped and it can just die to a burn spell or something. I don't want that to happen. I do have no Saheeli. So if I want, I can turn that into a thing, but that would cost more mana than it would be worth, I think. Very likely, I'm just going to Karn and get something here. I'm not sure what. Because I don't have a simpler way of dealing with this. Let's see. If I draw a land next turn, I'll be on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So... No, I wouldn't have both. Opponent might realize that Karn is potentially more of a threat here and decide to go after Karn. Yeah, that's what they do. And I assume that they have some way to deal 2 damage to 1 or both of my Planeswalkers. Shock, sure. And you have another burn spiel to kill my Saheeli. You could also just ping her, so I can't use her ability, which makes sense. Nope, just ping my face. So, Now they can light up the stage and or skewer my Saheeli? Light up the stage, sure. I'd totally cook resolve. Okay, you have skewer. You're gonna skewer my face, you're gonna skewer Saheeli. My assumption is Saheeli. Nope, they decide to cast that instead. I'm fine with that. Oh, a Sai. Sai gives the fly. It's only when I cast an artifact spell, though. Shit. So I can storm the vault. I am a bit worried about that. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 5 or more artifacts. I'm not going to have 5 or more artifacts, unfortunately. Oh wait, cancel. Yeah, I don't know if there's a correct way to do this. Then this, I believe, technically saves one of my artifacts.
Do I have your attention now?
Oh, so my Storm of the Vault might actually flip here. Okay, cool. Sure, dull attack. Whatever. Might get Chain Wheelered anyway. That flips. Oh, wait, what? Forgot about that. Cool. So if I have to, I can also just sack things. And this is for each artifact I control. Cool. So we have a lot of mana to work with, right? The issue is we don't have a lot of cards. Luckily, Sai can give us a lot of cards. So what I'm probably going to do next turn is Saheeli turn a treasure into a Powerstone Shard, then if I'm alive, of course, then Karn and plus. And if nothing happens, then I can Sai and draw some stuff, because I'll have hopefully a decent amount of artifacts. I chump block this all day, which is like Jesus. Down to 10. Technically, I'm down to 6. One has 2 cards, one of which is land. Okay, I'm good with that. Okay, going to combat. I'm going to take 4 in the air. There's nothing I can do about that. And I'll block that. Go away. Ow. Why? Unless you, like, have a way to kill me right now, why? Risk factor? Oops, oops indeed. Do I just take this damage? I get to gain 2 life next turn? To put myself to 4? But I'm not guaranteed to have this. I'm going to do it. Because I'm pretty sure letting them draw 3 cards is guaranteed me dead. Sure. So, whoop. Red, blue. Saheeli.
If it's a challenge you want,
Turn.
then a challenge you'll get.
I still think it's correct to turn a treasure into one. Yeah.
Genius is as genius does.
Sure, then I'll do this. Then, let's see. Maybe it's correct to just... Because this does make me get a flyer. It'll be at 5. Let's see. I can also just plus. So, like, I can cast this for sure. Let's plus.
How convenient. An excellent choice.
Cool. I'm going to get a treasure map. Make 7 blue. Cast this. Make some flyers. Cast Tezzeret. See, this is what the deck is supposed to be doing. Okay. This is what the deck is supposed to be doing. And I'm just gonna make another flyer.
I am master of machines.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna draw cards.
Brilliance comes easily to me.
Put this in tapped, and I will sack these because it's totally fine. Cast this, get some fucking tokens and stuff. Hell yeah, boy. Card the Carnarium is not something I want to cast right now, but you know. Attack. So next turn, since I have 2 flyers, I might as well attack with the... no, because... So I'm dead to a Chain Whirler. I think that's, like, it. So I should have attacked with that. But I'm dead to a Chain Whirler. But if they just use Risk Factor here, I take the damage, I think. Because I should be able to just kill them next turn, hopefully. Keyword is hopefully. Let's pray for the no Chain Whirler. Yeah, that'll be a take action for me, Chief. I do need to gain life. I will admit that. But I have so many draws next turn. Also, I don't know why these aren't floating right now. The suspense is killing me. I just can't look. It's killing me. Just gonna go ahead and chump block. Thank you. Make sure that's blocked. There we go. Good thing doesn't have trample. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use one of these Godless Shrines here. Activate this treasure map. I would like something good, please. Smothering Tithe is not something good. That will draw. Scriptures does not technically help me. I will go ahead and just draw.
You're still one step
Okay, Powerstone Shard is nice. And it is essentially free. I'm not going to actually play that just yet. Let's see. So, how many? Do I have enough artifacts to just kill my opponent with a construct? It's very possible that I would be able to do that. 13. Yeah, I should be able to just kill my opponent. Well, that's no fun. And my opponent's dead now. Dead now, dead now. Don't dream it's over. Dead now, dead now. That can attack. This can attack. And we schmork. We schmork real hard. Flunge. I forgot that can't do whatever. I forgot the other one can't attack. Opponent's at 9, so we're not alive. Shit. Luckily, I still have access to this. So we're gonna do this for 16. We're gonna start sacking some artifacts. Sack this and this. We kind of need a Tezzeret. It's not a Tezzeret. So we're going to do this again. Sack this and this. That was oops. I forgot this can't attack. Oh, we're getting lands now. This is not what I need. This is not what I need. For each one I'm sacrificing, I'm losing more stuff with for a potential Tezzeret. Okay. I think I gotta go even deeper, man. Gotta go deeper. Sack this tapped one. Sack this, I guess. Man, I'm gonna die to a burn spell. Fuck. So Ugin doesn't work great for me. Do this. Please use my colorless mana. Why didn't you use my colorless mana, though? That's so stupid. That's so incredibly stupid.
I know more
It doesn't make any sense.
in 1,000 lifetimes.
So there are a couple choices. I can blow up the board and then pray I don't die. I think I'm going to, because I technically have the mana to. I'm going to sack not that. I'm going to sack this and this, I guess. Tezzeret still helps. I can still cast Tezzeret here. It's not Tezzeret, it's a Karn. Karn does not help me. Shut up, I know it's my go. So I can play this. So I can actually still Karn. Yeah, I can still Karn and play, and play the Cry. This at least gives me, gets me not dead.
Until you have lived
I know it's my go, shut up.
do not talk to me of pigeons.
2. Alright, so I'm gonna go and just kill this. And go for that line. I'm at 3, so they need 3 damage to kill me.
My plans do not include you.
And I think I'm just gonna make... Well, I think I will plus this turn. This Karn should stay alive.
Well chosen.
Alright, so they're probably just gonna give me a Blast Zone or something. No, it doesn't make sense. They'd probably just give me the Sulfur Falls. So we kind of got flooded a little bit, but we're technically fine here. Some of our shit's gonna die. Luckily, not all of it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Saheeli token, you're just going to die. And resolve. Luckily, this should stay alive. And end turn. So I need to fade. I need to fade 1 draw. I need to fade 1 draw because I miscounted my mana. I mean, for what it's worth, I had to fade 1 draw anyway. Oh, we got it! Oh, after the long convoluted nonsense, we got it. And this is how the deck was supposed to work. We're supposed to be like digging through and getting dumb stuff and stuff. Ah, so good, so nice, so good. It's 4 out of 5. I have 2 more wins to do, but it's already been essentially an hour. So once again, I'd like to thank Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring me this entire week. That's fucking awesome. And as I said, I'm gonna be opening some packs. So we're just gonna open how many fucking Jesus. Alright, there are a lot of packs. I'm gonna open some Ixalan packs. Courtesy of Wizards of the Coast. Now, I'm opening 10 at a time. I'm only seeing the artifacts. Or the rares and mythics. I don't know what crap voice I'm doing. Oh, look at all these packs. And I'll open these 2. I'll also open this. I needed to fill out some of my cards from Ixalan. So let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday. Yeah, it seems fine. There we go. All right, cool. This video was dumb. Once again, the question is, what is your favorite artifact from Magic history and why? And I'll be selecting, I have 199. I want to do most of my giveaways during stream, so I think I'm going to give 10 people. I think I'll do 10 winners. So the 10 people, it'll be random, so it's not the first who comes for this. It'll just be a random one. You'll just comment to the pinned comment, and you'll get your sweet prize if you get selected. I would, of course, like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Salamander, Croft, Rexel, and Zin. And for your guide, for the continued support, if you'd like to join them and support the channel, you can find links at that down in the description below. as well as links to my Aether Hub, where I host all my deck lists, not including this one, because this format is not technically great. And my Discord server, where we chat and play games, and you have a direct line to me, which is great. Yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you are going to enjoy your packs if you do indeed win. May the luck be with you, of course. And if you did, go and tap that like button, add a subscription to your mana pool, cast a comment to the comment section down below, pass the turn and the vid to some of your friends, and of course, until next time, all be one.